made the beat.
Okay, dolls, so I didn't do a sit down intro, but I will tell you dolls about the hair here. So here we have the hair on the mannequin. I've already plucked it and cut off the baby hair. So I'm going to be using these clips, some pump it up spray, and I'm just going to go ahead and spray the hair down, comb through it and everything like that so that I can start curling it and pin curling it up. I did want to do a clip actually showing you dolls how I did it so you can actually know how to do it in case you don't know how to do pin curls. So this hair is from Her Hair Company. I have worked with them before. They have a really good quality hair. So the hair that I have is two 16-inch bundles, a 14-inch bundle, and a 12-inch bundle. I did not use all of the hair. I only used the two 16s and half of the 14. I didn't use the 12 at all. And then the frontal is a 14-inch frontal as well. If I was going to use the 12, I would have just cut the frontal shorter because 14 I believe was the shortest frontal that they carried. They didn't have like a 10 or anything. So yeah, I'm just showing you guys how I'm pin curling the hair, and basically you're just doing one curls or whatever type of curls you want to do to the hair, and then instead of just letting the curls drop, you're going to hold on to that curl and go ahead and pin it into place with the clips that you have. I have did this before using bobby pins, so it's not necessary that you go out and buy some clips, but it does make it easier, and you know, it's good to have if you want to do pin curls and stuff. And then you have all of these clips. They come in a pack all together. So yeah, I picked mine up from the beauty supply store. I can't remember how much they were, but they definitely came in handy. So you can see here how I'm doing it. It's really easy. You just curl it, hold on to that curl, and then you're going to pin it into place. With this hair, since it was shorter, the curls were super tight, which you will see in the video once I take it down and I'm styling it. So yeah, you want to let the curls kind of get some time so that they can drop a bit, especially if your hair is shorter. It's not really even necessary that you have to do pin curls. You can just one curl it, but I just love how pin curls make your hair look so pretty and like bouncy and stuff. So yeah, it's definitely a method that I will be doing more. And with this hair, I'm still wearing it currently in my head, and I did this hair on Friday and today is Tuesday. So yeah, the curls have still lasted in this hair. The only thing I have to do is kind of like recurl the front area and touch that up, but in the back, all of the curls are still very bouncy and curled really good. So yeah, now I'm just putting a part in the hair and kind of using my hot comb to go ahead and lay that down a bit, which I will do more once I actually put it on my head, because putting a part in on the mannequin, it never lines up perfectly with my head because her head is smaller than mine's, which you will see me say again in the video later. But yeah, so now these are all of the pin curls done on the mannequin. So yeah. Alright, so sorry y'all, I've been sick for the last couple of days, but we gonna still get this popping. So y'all already seen me pin curl the wig. I just cut the lace off. So I'm gonna just go ahead and take all my pins out because I'm gonna apply the wig to my head now. I was gonna wait until I do my makeup and stuff, but oh, excuse me, sorry y'all. But yeah, I was gonna wait until I do my makeup and stuff, but my best friend wanted me to go with her to the store because we're going out tonight. So, you know, with pin curls, the curls will last and it'll just give me a more relaxed look by the time I actually get ready to go out. So, it's okay. I'm going to comb it out and everything because I'm not about to go to the store looking crazy. I mean, I could have went with my pin curls in because some people do it, you know, but it's not that serious. So, I'm just going to take all my pins out. And after I did this the last time, I really loved how pretty it was. And I'm sorry I look such a mess. Like, I totally should have put on some makeup because I know I look really sick. But y'all can see how the curls look. And I really wanted this hair to be shorter, to do a shorter look, because I love my long hair, but you know, I wanted to do some shorter hair, but I didn't want it to be too short. Like, I didn't want it like a bob. I just wanted it something a little longer. And I did see Arrogant Tay do a look like this. I don't know if he pin curled it, one curled it, used the regular curler or what, but the curls were really bouncy and pretty. So I was like, I'm gonna just do some one curls and pin curl it, and I think that will give me that sort of look and what I want. So yeah, I just took all of the clips out, and you can see how the hair looks. You know, you don't want to leave it like this though. Okay, so I'm gonna just put the wig on my head and then tuck my little braids up in the back. I need to grab my mirror down. So I did already cut some baby hairs into the hair, and yes, it looks crazy. So I definitely need to comb this out and let my curls drop. So yeah, I'm just gonna put the wig on, and then what I'm gonna do is go ahead and cut the lace off and then start to lay it, because I just feel like that works better for me. And my part may not be directly in the center because I did do it on my mannequin head, and her head is a little smaller than mine's. But you know, you just want to put it on, line it up. I don't know, I don't think I want to do a talk through the whole time, but I mean, if I do a voiceover, it's not gonna make much of a difference because I'm sick regardless. Got my mirror right here so I can really see. So then what I like to do is clip this back, and then kind of like push up any little edges that's sticking out. And then I'm gonna cut off the ear tabs, the extra piece that's hanging over your ear. You do not want to leave that because your wig is not going to sit flush and it's not going to be comfortable. So you just want to snip at it. I don't like to just cut straight down, you know, I like to snip at it to get it how I want it to be. Keep in mind that this is a wig that I made, so be careful that you don't cut any of the stitches that you have put in or the threading that you have did sewing your wig up. So now you can see that it fits perfectly on top of my ear and it's comfortable. So I like to do the same thing on the other side, and then we can lay it down, baby, lay it down. So now I have both of my earpieces cut off. So a lot of times what I like to do is start in the middle with laying it, because I feel like that gives me a really good layage of my wig. But as you can see, like for my hairline, I like to bring this back some, just because it's like too much. Like, I don't want to change the shape of my face and everything like that, because it will change the shape of your face if you have your lace down more than like your natural hairline or whatever you're used to. Some people may like it like this, but this is too much on my forehead for me. Like, my hairline is way back here, so I like to cut off some of this, but sometimes I like to do it later on. But I'm just gonna go ahead and snip off a little bit of this right here in the center. I do already have my baby hairs right there, but it's okay, we can make some new ones. And whenever I do this, I just do a zigzag motion right across this front piece, and yeah, like that. And I feel like it, whenever I do that, it does make the wig like really disappear, like really good. And then I will lay this, and then if I want to cut some more off, I can always raise it up and kind of go back in. But I'm just trying to kind of perfect it now instead of having to do so much extra work. So what I'm gonna try to do, I'm gonna try to like make it dip out a little bit here instead of bringing it straight back. So I'm gonna kind of like dip it in here a little bit more, because that's how my hairline is. And like I always say, you can go with your hairline. Like, you do not have to cut your lace like how mine's is cut, but I like my lace to be kind of cut more so to match my hairline, okay? Because it just works better. Like, I just feel like it looks better because it looks more like my hairline. So now you can kind of see it still kind of goes out, but then, you know, like, you still have that frontal look, hairline look. Y'all know what I'm trying to say, whatever. All right, so I'm gonna take my Got To Be gel and spray, and we gonna just lay this baby on down. What am I looking for? I'm gonna start in the middle with my gel. I guess this is gonna be a talk through, or I might voice over if it's too long. I don't know. So yeah, now we probably gonna voice over. So I'm just gonna lay this in a thin layer, not too thick, not too thin, because you want enough that it's gonna tack on. And I like to start in the middle, okay? So just lay a generous amount in the middle. Before I blow dry, I go in with my spray and remove this. Oops. And then I'm just gonna apply it. And this just makes it tacky. So then I'm gonna use my blow dryer on a cool setting. Just pull this down right onto where I have applied my gel and spray mixture, right where I wanted it. If you have any excess gel in the front, we can always remove that, but you don't really want to put, you know, even if you put some too far up, you don't want to just pull your wig all the way down like that. Like, I still want my wig to sit where I want it to sit at. So I take my rat tail comb and I need to clean it off. So I'm just going to put like some alcohol on my towel. Clean it off because it gets dirty and sticky from doing this type of method. So you want it to be nice and clean so you can have a nice seamless install. And then you want to go ahead and blow dry. I am not sure what color this lace is, but honey, it's looking pretty good. Like, on camera it looks a little dark, but you know, I'm still gonna add my powder and stuff to make it even better, but it's not like too dark or whatever. Like, some lace is too dark and it just makes it clockable, and some companies do not carry multiple color laces. I feel like that's something that companies should start doing, or have transparent for sure, because transparent can work for anyone if they tint it or whatever. Like, they can add makeup. So I am going to continue with laying this side down, and then we'll move on to the other side. And I'm just going to keep doing the same thing, so I'm not going to talk here. You can just watch and learn, period. Okay, so here I am putting the gel down, and I didn't want to like leave the clip in with me talking and stuff. Well, actually I didn't even talk right here, but yes, I'm just doing a voiceover so you know exactly what I'm doing. And then after I put the gel down, I'm gonna use some spray and then go ahead and blow dry that, let it get tacky, and then go ahead and put the lace down right on top of it, just like how I always do whenever I do this type of method using the gel and the hairspray. Which you can see here, I'm pulling the lace forward and just placing it right on top of where I have applied the product down onto my skin. And my edges are not falling out or anything like that from doing this type of method or wearing frontals or anything like that. I would say the only thing that frontals do is sometimes you may need to let your hairline or like your skin on your forehead breathe sometimes from wearing frontals so much, but it's not pulling my hair out whatsoever. So yeah, this is how it's looking. Then whenever I get to the edge, I like to use some gel or spray. Spray is faster, and I just like to put some on my edges to really slick this back so this area can really lay. So I'll just put some spray there and then spray my edges down. So after I have laid my baby hairs back on the side, I go ahead and go in with the gel and then also the hairspray, and then once again blow dry that down and go ahead and stick down the ear tab or, you know, the edge piece or whatever. So yeah, it's basically just the same thing over and over, and you want to do this same thing on the other side as well. I took that clip out because I didn't want the video to be too long, and it's repetitive. It's the same exact thing. You do it the same way on each side. So yeah, just go ahead and blow dry that on a cool setting, and then you can go ahead and put your lace on top of it. I always use a cool setting because if you use heat, it can kind of make the gel and hairspray turn kind of white. So use a cool setting on your blow dryer. Okay, so we got halfway, you know, gel down or whatever. So now we got to do this side, just this section. And I like to do the sides in sections. So middle, side, edges. Oh wait, yeah. So I like to do the middle, this part, and then this part. But I go from each side. So, you know, like 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get it, right? Okay, so this is how the wig is looking once I have applied it down all the way. And then I'm just going into my part with my wax stick to further define the parting space. And I feel like wax just really helps it to lay really good. So it's a nice little extra step that you can add in, you know, if you want to do so. It will make your hair have a nice shine to it and make it look really natural and healthy and everything like that too as well. So I'm just going in with my hot comb and really flattening out this area so that my part can be nice and defined. And you don't want it to be like sticking up like how it was at first, because that's going to make it look more like a wig. If you lay it really good, it will look like a natural part. Like I have had a guy to say to me, like, how do you have a part in there? Like if it's a wig or whatever, like they don't get it. And it's like, no, dude, this my hair. Like, and they so lost, they don't even know. But, you know, if your wig clockable, then they gonna know, like, girl, you in a wig. But, you know, guys don't really get it unless they really see you do the whole process. So, yeah. I'm just combing out the hair. And as you can see here, the hair is super curled. Like, it's really tight. But it's very bouncy. And it just gives me, like, a Hollywood type vibe. The curls are going to drop because I did go and take my shower. And then I did my makeup. And I just pinned the hair up like this while I was in the shower. The curls are still super tight, but they did drop a little bit. But you will see me how I finesse this hair. And you kind of just have to play around with it, comb it out and stuff like that to get it to go how you want it to go. And I am going to flatten out those little hump areas that you see there. So yeah, I'm just combing it out, finessing the hair, styling it. You may want to go back in and one curl any spots if you feel like you need to recurl them. And then also use the hot comb in any areas that you feel like you want to flatten down out as well. So yeah, that's what I'm doing here. And I feel like this wig came out really cute. Very nice. My cousin was like, girl, you got you some curly hair in. Like, no ma'am, this hair is not curly. I curled it myself, but the curls popping. It looked like, you know, some curls that came in the hair. Like it could have been a wave pattern that you will buy because the curls are just so bouncy and everything like that. But it looks really good. And I really like this shorter hair. I feel like 16 inches is a good length for something like this. Unless you want something shorter, then of course, you know, you can go shorter. But I like the 16 inches because I feel like I'm still rocking inches, but it's shorter inches. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. And those little flyaways, I did go back in and lay those down with some hairspray later. But yeah, now you can see the hair and it's, you know, got a lot of body and it's real pretty. So I'm going to just let y'all enjoy all this goodness. So yeah,